everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and big welcome to those who are watching me for the first time. Before starting today's video, I would like to thank everyone who always like my videos, share my videos and comment on them. Thank you so much guys, it means a lot to me. Now let's talk about today's tutorial. A lot of you guys have requested for an everyday look for beginners, so here it is. I know most of you guys are not comfortable with wearing falsies every day and with wing eyeliner. So in this video, I will show you how to create a fake wing eye effect, and also I will show you how to make your lashes look bigger without using any falsies. So without wasting any of your more time, let's get started. I'm using Embroily's moisturizer to moisturizing my face. Guys, moisturizing your face is really important. And you can use any moisturizer you are comfortable with. If you guys have dry skin, you can apply more amount, but for oily skin, you don't need that much. If you are more on dry side, I would suggest leave moisturizer on your face for a while and then massage it into your skin. For oily skin, if you think you apply too much moisturizer, you can always wipe it off. I'm applying Too Faced Hangover Primer on top of my moisturizer. If you guys don't have any primer, don't worry about it. But make sure you moisturize your face because there should be something between your skin and your foundation for a good makeup application. And I'm applying Laneige lip mask to prep my lips. For foundation, I'm using MAC Studio Fix foundation in shade NC30. I'm taking little foundation on flat brush and applying really light layer on my face. Now I'm blending it with my beauty blender. Some tips for you guys. Tip number 1. Make sure your sponge is little wet when you use it for perfect foundation application. Number 2. Use sponge in a tap motion so that foundation seeps into your skin and looks more natural. Number 3. Exfoliate your face to remove dead skin and dry patches from your face. You can do it 2 or 3 times in a week. I'm using Too Faced Born This Way concealer in shade Light Beige, and I'm applying this under my eyes, on my nose, on my chin and middle of the forehead to highlight these areas. Now I'm blending it with my beauty sponge. I heard so many questions regarding color corrector. Honestly, if you don't have that much darkness under your eyes, you don't even need color corrector. Like for my everyday look, I never apply color corrector. If you're applying concealer and blending it properly, it will give you full coverage. You don't need color corrector. And for beginners, I will recommend to use as less products as possible because you don't want to mess up everything. So I won't recommend that for everyday look, but I will create another look for beginners. It will be different than this look, maybe a party glam or full glam look. In that look, I will use color corrector and I will explain you guys in easy way how to use it. I'm using MAC Studio Fix powder to powder my face. This is another very important step. Always powder your face after liquid foundation or concealer. I also heard some people say they don't apply powder because they have a really dry skin. Guys, that's totally wrong way. If you have a dry skin, prep your skin better. Apply more moisturizer. There is no way your foundation will look good if you have a really dry patchy skin. So make sure you prep your skin every time you apply makeup. I'm using flat brush to apply powder on my face. If you guys don't have this brush, you can also use that cute sponge that comes with. Also make sure you guys use tap motion to apply powder. Now I'm using Huda Beauty loose powder and I'm applying this under my eyes, a little bit on my smile line, because these are the areas where are more chances of creasing. So always apply loose powder on these areas. And also loose powder gives you really nice and blurry effect. I'm using Anastasia Brow Definer for my brows. I'm applying it with a really light hand so it gives me more natural look. Now I'm applying same Too Faced concealer on top of my eyelids, and I'm using a flat brush to apply it. I always like to draw a sharp line under my brows so it looks more defined. Now I'm blending it with my beauty sponge. I'm using same Studio Fix powder and applying this on top of my liquid concealer. For eyes, I'm using Morphe 90 palette today. I'm taking this very light shade from this palette and I'm using this blending brush from Morphe to apply it. I'm applying this in outer corner and top of my crease line for some depth. Guys, for nice blending, use a really less amount of color on your brush and then use a really soft hand to blend it. You can add more color if you want later, but always do that in 2-3 steps. I chose this palette because it's a really nice palette with really nice colors and it has really less shadows. It's really easy for beginners to use it, because normally eyeshadows have lots of colors and it always confuses you like which one is to use. And you can create actually so many looks with only these 9 colors. I will create more tutorials on this palette so that it's easy for beginners to start. Now to give a fake wing eye effect to my eyes, I'm taking dark brown color from this palette and I'm using a really tiny brush to apply it so it won't get messed up. And I recommend this for beginners. It's a really easy trick. I have applied little amount on both of my eyes and I'm doing this in tap motion. It's a really nice trick to give winged eye effect to your eyes and there is no way you can mess up. If you guys don't like to wear eyeliner, here is another trick for you. Use a black kajal and apply this on top waterline. This way your eyes will look really sharp without eyeliner and also it gives you really nice natural look. I'm applying nude in my lower waterline. You guys can apply black kajal if you don't like nude in your waterline. It's just like personal preference. Nude will make your eyes look more open and big. If you guys have small eyes, this is the trick for you. Apply nude waterline. I'm taking that same light shade from the palette and I'm applying that in my lower lash line. I'm using curler to curl my lashes. If you guys don't like to wear falsies, always curl your lashes to make them look bigger. Now it's time for mascara and I'm using Tarte Big Ego Mascara today. This is my favorite mascara. And guys, if you don't like to wear falsies, buy this mascara. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. You will definitely see the difference when you use it. It actually makes your lashes look really big. And never forget to apply mascara on your lower lashes. Now I'm dusting away the loose powder I have applied earlier and I'm kind of going all over my face with the leftover on the brush. Now I'm taking this shade from my Soft Glam palette and I'm applying this in my inner corner and on my brow bone. This is totally an extra step. If you guys don't want to apply it, you can. It's again a personal preference. To contouring my face, I'm using Anastasia bronzer. I'm applying this on my cheeks, my jawline, on my forehead and on my nose. I won't recommend you guys cream contour for everyday makeup because your face will look really heavy if you use that. Powder contouring is perfect for simple natural look. For blush, I'm taking this nice shade from my Joyer palette and applying this on apple of my cheeks. I'm taking this shade from my Fenty Beauty palette for highlighter and I'm applying this on my cheekbones. Now I'm applying a little spray on my beauty sponge and I'm using MAC Studio Fix Plus spray. For more natural look, I'm pressing that into my skin. I don't like to apply spray directly on my face because when you apply it on your own face, you might mess it up. So I always like to spray it on a sponge and then press it into my skin. For lipstick, I'm mixing Morphe Schoolgirl and from my Anastasia Nudes, I'm taking shade On Mute Liquid Lipstick. So this is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and learned something today. Please practice this look at home. It's a really easy look to start with. You can do this look in maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Please try this at home. I tried to explain everything, but still, if you guys have any more question, you can always comment below. For more makeup and hair tutorials, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye bye.